Australia's economy is getting absolutely smashed by the coronavirus. That was Rita Panahi's hand you saw there. Thousands and thousands of Australians are going to lose their jobs. So no longer can we afford these irrational green bans and these delaying tactics that are stopping projects that will create jobs we will desperately need in the months ahead. But Nationals MP Matt Canavan, the former Resources Minister, sent me a list of big projects, $5 billion worth, thousands of jobs, projects that have been held up for years, waiting for government approvals. Coal projects in New South Wales and Queensland, the Narrabri coal seam gas project, 2 agricultural projects. And this, by the way, is only a partial list of all the projects being held up by green tape and all the rest. We are getting projects held up for dumb reasons like, it's fracking, which is actually safe according to inquiry after inquiry, or, coal is so bad for global warming, when in fact one coal mine will make zero difference to anything. And we cannot afford this nonsense anymore. We need those jobs. And to its credit, even the Victorian Labor government, socialist left, this week dropped one insane green ban on exploring for gas on land. For 3 years, it banned that for zero good reasons. Well, joining me is Roland Sleeman. He's chief executive of Lakes Oil, which has fought for years to have this ban lifted. Roland Sleeman, thank you so much for joining me. The ban is now lifted. Congratulations to you, but will it make a difference now?
Andrew, it can make a huge difference. We've actually been unable to do any exploration for since about 2012, so we've been waiting 7 years already, 8 now. We have the document that's just come out from the Victoria Gas Program points to of the order of 800 petajoules of gas yet to be discovered. They talk about prospective resources, they're yet to be discovered. What's interesting is that Lakes Oil already has in excess of 300 petajoules of contingent resources. That's a higher category. It's gas that we've already discovered. It's in the Gippsland. We know it's there. We're just waiting to commercialise it. And as I say, we've been unable to do that since 2012. So I'm
That's
treating
disgraceful when you say that. That's 8 years, Roland. 8 years we could have had this gas. Can you tell me though? Here's the thing. You've been trying it for 8 years to get this approval. Are you still going to go ahead? It's all come too late because this economy is not healthy.
Well, Lakes Oil will be going ahead because our bread and butter is onshore Victoria. Actually, I should just say, in addition to what we've got in the Gippsland, we've got prospective resources, and again independently assessed, in the trillions of cubic feet down near Portland. That's the sort of energy resource that can make a huge difference. It's a sort of energy resource. Onshore gas is quite cheap relative to offshore. It's a sort of resource that could put out energy in a reliable 24-hour-a-day mode to look after something like the Portland alumina refinery, aluminium refinery.
Yeah, and of course our aluminium refineries, we heard from the Aluminium Association, they're thinking they're going to go under unless we get 24-hour reliable electricity, which we foolishly in the good times threw away, and now, by goodness, do we need this. The Victorian government, though, still won't scrap its ban on fracking for gas and oil. South Australia and New South Wales have partially banned fracking too, even though, as I said, many inquiries have said that it is safe, a safe technique. Does that make sense to you?
I'm not aware of a single study that's actually found a problem with fracking, but it is banned in Victoria. It's permanently banned by legislation. I know they're talking about doing something in the Constitution. I don't know how you go about doing that, but we could get more gas out of the ground if we could frack, but we can get on with our business and produce make a really good contribution to supplying Victoria and indeed the whole southeast of Australia. We can do that without fracking. So that's what we're looking forward to doing, and we'll be gearing up and ready to rock and roll. It's been a tough time for a little company like Lakes Oil. We're a junior. With a focus on Victoria and spinning our wheels for what will be 10 years has been a tough gig for all of us involved.
that it is criminal what it's meant, this ban for so long. Now it's lifted, and hopefully you get that gas flowing, and as you've explained to us before, that lowers prices, which industry badly needs. Roland, Sleeman, thank you so much indeed for your time.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks, Andrew.